All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. And today we're going to be taking a brief look at some travels I made to Mount Mitchell in North Carolina. And for those of you who don't know, this is a must-see place in North Carolina. It's in the Appalachian Mountains, and it's actually the highest peak east of the Mississippi River in the continental United States. It's located probably about 20 miles away from Asheville. And the elevation there is about 6,684 feet. And this is just a beautiful park. So it is actually a state park. It's Mount Mitchell State Park, and it's in western North Carolina. And you can go to the summit and kind of look over. And it's actually kind of nice because you can drive most of the way up there. You drive up, and then you can park in this parking lot. And then it's just like maybe, I don't know, a quarter-mile walk, if that, up to the peak. So you don't have to like do this whole full day hiking thing to get up to the top of the mountain. And then they have some trails and some gift shops and things along the way. And here I'm just showing you some pictures of kind of a trail we stopped at and walked around. And one thing I love about this trip that we take, and I like to encourage anybody, if you get the chance to travel, to do it. And don't overcomplicate it. It doesn't have to be super expensive. So for instance, on this trip, we actually went to see the Biltmore, and this was one of the things we wanted to do also. And even if we just skipped the Biltmore, this would have been a very inexpensive kind of trip. We just went up there. You don't have to pay to get into the park. You don't have to pay to go up to the summit and see things. And there's these little stop areas along the way where you can kind of take pictures and look out and see kind of the other mountains and the forestry and that kind of thing. And it's just a beautiful trip. And I was with my 2 adult brothers and my parents. You know, I'm so grateful that we're all able to get together and all healthy enough to be able to travel together. And on the drive up there, we're making jokes, we're laughing, and it just cost us gas and driving someone's vehicle up there. And so you don't have to have an ATV or an all-terrain vehicle. We actually drove a minivan from eastern North Carolina to western North Carolina. And so it's just very, very beautiful, very, very majestic. You don't even have to go to Mount Mitchell. There's trails definitely along the way, and there are parts like at the lower half of the mountain that you can kind of stop at, and I think there's a couple campsites and things like that where you can hike. Some of them you're not supposed to stay overnight, but people do. But all in all, it's a very, very worthwhile trip, and you can pack a lunch and just have a picnic. And so you don't have to buy expensive food. Like I said, there's gift shops, but you don't have to buy anything there. We actually met a park ranger at the gift shop and took a picture with her, and she was awesome. So, yeah, I just wanted to share this video for that reason, just as inspiration. And I'm kind of biased. Being from North Carolina, I always love to see the mountains. And living in Oklahoma, I don't drive as much. So I've driven a couple times, and normally I take the Tennessee through Atlanta route because it's just shorter. But when I get the chance, I do like to drive through the mountains just to see how beautiful, majestic, green or brown and orange and fall type they are. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and got some inspiration. These last few clips are just pictures of me at various places in the mountain. And yeah, thank you for watching.